YouTube, Instagram, how are we? Can you hear me okay? Just send me a little thumbs up if you can. So my name is Owen, Coach Owen, and I will be taking you through the lower body routine today. So I hope you're feeling fit and well. The sun is out, it's a glorious day, and so I'm going to show you how to load your legs and do a lower body routine without the need for any weights. I don't think there'll be a point during this workout where you think, I wish I had more weights. Hopefully, I'll be able to challenge you super well through the legs, but also incorporate a little bit of range, incorporate full ranges of motion, getting you strong, getting you moving. Excuse me. Hope you got some water ready. Got a bit of a dry throat today. Anyway, so to start with, we're going to go through movement preparation. Movement preparation, really important to restore sliding, gliding surfaces so that we're able to move through a fuller range of motion and display strength. So we're going to start with ankles, knees, hips, and then we're going to go into the actual workout. So from the workout, we're going to be looking at unilateral, i.e. left side, right hand side. We're going to be working into the quads, and we're also going to work posterior chain as well. So I hope you're ready to join me, Coach Owen, at Performance OBJ. So to start with, we're going to restore those sliding, gliding surfaces. Sean, how are we doing? Right. Hope you can see me okay. Welcome to my living room. I feel like Joe Wicks. So from here, we're going to get our ankles nice and warm. So how often do you spend time working on your ankles? When we do a handstand session, we work through flexors and extensors, but not often do we look at the ankles. I've got no socks on today, so Jacko would be annoyed. He'd be like, where's your socks? Where's your power socks? Well, unfortunately, I've not got any socks today. So to start with, we're going to be turning the ankles in. So from here, I'm going to have my ankles flat on the ground and I'm going to be turning them in so the soles face each other. Okay, this is what's called inversion. So like this. And we're going to do 10 of these. So what you might want to do is do one side, then the other side. But if you feel quite confident, you can do both at the same time. Notice how I'm turning in. Feel the stretch coming through the outside of the leg. In, out. 1. In, out. 2. Remember, you can do one side, then the other side. That's absolutely fine. In, out. 3. Don't feel like you need to do that full range. You can just do a little one. I'm going to go out, in, out, in. Good. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Good. 2 more. 2 and 1. Nice. How do you find that? So again, we're just going to move through things quite slowly. I'm just going to jiggle you guys around a little bit so you can see a bit more. Okay, so you can feel that stretch coming through your ankles. So our feet are really important with how we connect with the ground, how we move up through our chain. Remember, if something's wonky or we're not allowed to, or not able to exhibit force, okay, then it's going to be very difficult to then work further up the chain. Okay, so there's a broken link in the chain, very difficult to transfer force. So from here, what we're going to do, I'm going to test you through a 3-position squat. So 3-position squat, we're going to go narrow, we're going to go shoulder width, and then we're going to go wide. And we're going to do one, so narrow, neutral, or medium, and wide is 1 rep. We're going to do 5 reps, okay? So like this. So to start with, sorry YouTube, there we go. So here, we're going to go feet very close, like touching, legs touching. We're going to squat down as low as you can, driving up. If you can go further down, do so, but work to your range. So narrow, we're going to go shoulder width, down, and then we're going to go wide. So like sumo. And what we're aiming to do is try and hit parallel. So we're trying to get 90 degrees in the knee, at least. If you can go further, go further. Okay? So that's 1 rep. We're going to do 4 more. So feet together, shoulders back, chest up, sinking down. And what we're trying not to do is lift through the heels. Only come down as far as you can without lifting through the heels. We want to stay nice and strict. So it's narrow, medium, or shoulder width, and then wide. Again, trying to hit that parallel position. You can really feel it in your adductors. Good. So that's rep 2. On to rep 3. I'll show you from the side all of these ones. So narrow. Sitting down. I'm offsetting my weight using my arms. Drive up. Shoulder width. Again, parallel if you can. Further if you've got it. From here, wide. Again, like horse stance. Like you're riding a pony. Driving up. Good. We've got 2 more of these. So narrow. Sinking down. Driving up. Shoulder width. Again, if you need to use something to pull yourself forwards, feel free to use a coffee table or even a partner. Wide. Good. 1 more. Narrow. All the way down, weight in the heels. Pushing up. Shoulder width. Sinking down. Drive up. Wider. Sumo. Nice, guys. Really good. So you can feel when you're in those different positions, different parts of the leg working. It's all our leg, but the narrower you go, you feel it on the outside of your quad, your glutes. Medium, that's basically working everything sort of evenly. And then wide, you can really feel that in the adductors, right? Cool. Hello. Hello from India. So when we're in this position, I'm going to challenge you now. So I want to see what numbers you get. So we're all going to start, okay, with our bum on the floor. The idea of this challenge is we can only touch the floor with our bum and our feet, okay? For every time that you use a hand or a knee or something that isn't your bum or your feet, you have to give yourself 1 point, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. I'll show you what I want. So we're all going to start on the floor here. I want you to, so my bum's on the floor, feet on the floor. From here, if I put 1 hand down, and then I put my knee down, and again, 1, 2, 3, then stand up. I give myself 3 points. I want to see how few points you can stand up with, okay? I'll show you that again. So this is a little challenge, like a little movement challenge, but it makes your legs work really hard. So I'll show you that again. You're going to start on the ground, on your bum. You're only allowed to touch with your bum and your feet. Every time you use something that isn't your bum, your feet, you're going to give yourself 1 point. And I want you to tell me how many points you get. Okay? So I'll show you that again. So you sat on the ground, got my bum and my feet on the ground. If I go hand down, that's 1. Knee down, 2. And up. I'll use my shin as well. So that's 3 points. Okay? Let me know how many. There's some clever sausages in here. James and Amelia, well done. I'll show you what we can do. So there's a few different ways we can stand up. So we can bring heels to bum as tight as you can. Here. Ooh. No points. There's another one. So bring your heels in, but cross them. Lean forwards. Stand up, squeeze your legs together. That would also be 0 points. Let me know. 0 points. Dan Hicks, my man. Well done. Let me know in the comments. If you're getting 1 point, 2 point, 3 points, that's absolutely fine. Okay? Don't worry about that. That's just where you're at. But it's a really easy way to track progress. How strong your legs are, how good your mobility is. Okay, 0, boom. Yes, Paul, boom. Okay, really good work, guys. Good. I see some of you going from Instagram to YouTube. That's really cool. So that's a little bit of movement preparation done. So first of all, we've got the ankles nice and warm. We then did the squat positions, different positions, getting different parts of the leg nice and warm. And then from there, we went into a little challenge, a nice little movement challenge. Okay, so challenge your friends, tag me in, Performance OBJ. I'd love to see how you're getting on. Get your friends having a go at that, because you now know the secret. Okay, bring your heels nice and close to your body, standing up or cross leg, whoop, and let me know if there's any other ways you've done it. Right, so we're going to get into the workout now. So to start with, we're going to go into a lunge pattern. So this is going to be unilateral. When we do unilateral, it's really good for strengthening both sides of the body. The chances are you will have one side that is stronger than the other side. So when we do things like unilateral exercises, it's really good to bolster or improve that less strong side. So lunges to start with, we're going to do 10 reps on everything. And we're going to have 3 rounds. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. 10 reps, 10 total reps. And we're going to do 3 rounds and progressively make it harder each round. Cool. Right. 0, well done, Zahida and Kelly Bean. Legends, all of you, absolute legends. So, lunge to start with. Now, you've probably been told with a lunge, don't come over your toe. So, never take your knee over your toe. So, to start with, in this position, feel free to squat down, almost like a split squat, and come up. Come down, up. The main thing I'm thinking about, keeping my torso upright. I'm not down here, and I'm not trying to press off that leg. So I'm going to go straight down, but notice how, if you feel comfortable, you can start to take that knee over that toe. You'll feel it more in what's called your VMO, vastus medialis obliquus. So we're going to be here, split stance position. Going to sink down. Don't smash your back knee into the ground. You got those knees for life, and the NHS is busy enough as it is. So here, we're going to sink down. So 3 seconds down, squeeze. Trying to hold that balance. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. Good. We've got 3 more. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. Good. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. Good. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. Nice. So we're going to do that other leg in a second, but notice how much you can feel that. You can feel it in your hip flexor, right? Really, really good exercise, really beneficial. So we're going to change legs now. So I did my right leg first last time, so I'm going to do left leg first this time. So again, torso upright, sinking down. If you feel confident to take that knee over the front, stay away from pain. So 4 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. Good. Keeping that front leg flat to the ground. I'm lifting my back heel. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. I can feel it in this glute really working hard. 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Good. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Good. 1 more. Again, trying to maintain that balance all the time. 4, 3, 2, and squeeze. Good. Really nice, guys. So the main place I'm feeling that is those hip flexors. Really having to work hard, going through a greater range of motion. So you'll notice as well, I was adding tempo. If you haven't got access to lots of weights, what we can increase is that time under tension and make ourselves work harder for longer. Okay? So again, building that strength through range, we can really feel it in that ankle, feeling what's called dorsiflexion. So really good exercise. Right, into this next one. Now this one's a tricky dicky. You'll like this. So stick the light on, hopefully you can see. Again, we're taking quite a while to go through this first round, but next round will go a bit quicker, okay? Stay hydrated, kids. So this one is for the quads. So that previous one, you can feel it unilateral. You can also feel it in those hip flexors. Yeah, so some people getting nice and warm now. So this one, natural quad extension. So notice how I'm in this position. YouTube, I'll just drop you down a little bit. So in this position here, so it may be slightly painful on your knees, but what you can do is use like a cushion just to take some of that pressure off. Okay? I'm going to use without, but in this position, so I'm going to keep a line between my knee, my hip, and my shoulders. What I don't want to do is sit back like this. What I'm going to be doing, keeping that straight line, arms forward to counteract, and squeeze those quads. So don't feel like you have to go as far. It might just be here. Boom, boom. So remember, we're doing 10 of these. Okay, so take your time. So you can feel a stretch coming through the anterior tibialis, the shin. So here, offset. Again, use a cushion if you want. We're going to do 10. Nice and steady. So sitting back. Keep that tension, keep that straight line. Squeeze, 10. Again, tops of the feet on the way down. Pushing into the ground. Squeeze. 9. You really feel this hip flexor, but mainly quads. Do one to the front. Sit back. Like rising like a zombie. That's 3. 4. And ideally, you want your bum to touch your heels, but I'm not expecting you to do that. That's 5. Halfway. Really good, guys. 5 more. Squeeze. 5. 4 more. Squeeze. Good. 3 more. Big breath at the top. Keep those abs engaged. Sit back. Squeeze. Good. 2 more. Big breath. Engage those abs. Staying upright. Sit back. Good. Got 1 more. Good. Again, remember, use the cushion, whatever you need. Woo. That last one was hard work. Yeah, so Lynn, Tan, and a few others of you, what we don't want to do is really hurt our knees, okay? So we're trying to keep it as much in the quad as possible. It's not like a test of endurance of like how much pain we can endure. Again, what we're trying to do is load our quads through different degrees. But again, it needs to be progressive. So even if it's only like 5 degrees back, going back forwards, I want control the whole time. So James, I notice you've, and some other people might be struggling with getting their feet flat to the ground. What you can do is put something on your feet like this. So scrunch that up. So sit back into it. So notice how I've got like a bent leg, a bent foot, sorry, and sit back. You won't go as far. You won't go as far, but you're not relying so much on that. Which one is it? Plantar flexion. Okay. So hopefully that's all right. But that's really heavy in the quads, right? Absolute burner. Is it a problem for knees? Not if your knees are healthy. Okay. Again, I don't know if you've got any like pre-existing knee injuries or anything like that. And again, I'm not like your GP or physiotherapist. So always try and stay away from pain. But what we can do is look to use tried and tested methods of building strength. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Again, I don't want to be dismissive. I'm not trying to curtail the question. It's a valid question. But this is really good for actually strengthening knees and quad health. Right. So sciatica is actually its own question. And I don't want to, again, give like a GP's advice or anything like that. So I'd look into that specifically, confer with your general health practitioner. But what we can do is try and stay away from pain and get strong. Cool. So what we're going to do now is posterior chain. So that you felt really heavy in the Lynn, that's wicked. So Lynn's just saying there, by using a cushion under her feet, I think that actually helps. So hopefully that helps other people as well. So that was really heavy on the anterior chain. So when we talk about anterior, anterior is everything in the front. So everything has to be in line. Abs on, glutes on, whoa, like that, like Neo in the Matrix. So now we're going to focus on the posterior. So we're going to be feet nice and close together. From here, I'm going to push that bum back, keeping a spine, like a neutral spine. I don't want to be slumped. I'm going to be here. So I'm going to do the 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the stretch. Bring the hips through. Squeeze those tight. Squeeze the glutes tight. We're going to do 10 reps. Remember? So 10 reps on everything. 10 total reps. So again, posterior chain, R.D.L. Pushing that bum back. Bring that belly button in tight. 4, 3, 2. Feel the stretch. Bring the hips through. 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 9. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 8, 2, 1. 7. Good. I can really feel that stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 5. Again, keeping those arms wherever feels natural, in front or behind. 2, 1. Squeeze. 4. I think it's 4. 4, 3, 2. Keeping that back nice and neutral, not slouching. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 2. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping those legs straight. Squeeze. Good. So notice how you can potentially feel it more in one leg than the other. It might be a tight calf. It might be a tight hamstring. So that's like an R.D.L. or in fact, it's more like a stiff leg deadlift. But it's that mainly we think about working that posterior chain. So if you're looking to do things like a back lever, we really need a strong posterior chain in order to create a good alignment. Cool. So don't worry, we're going to make that harder. If you found that easy, don't worry, it's going to be harder next round. We're going to challenge the brain a bit more. Okay, proprioception. So we're going to do the lunge again this time, but we're going to step in and out, and we can add a slightly more dynamic range on that. Yes, arm and jonker, definitely feel that in the hamstrings. So we're going to be doing those lunges again. What time is it? 23. Oh, 2 seconds. So lunges again, but this time, if you found them easy last time, I want you coming in and then pushing back. So coming forwards, push. So really, really big push off that front leg. Remember, we're going to do 10 in total on every rep. This is the second round. So lunges, and then we're going to do those quad extensions, and then we're going to go into that posterior chain, that deadlift work. Okay. R.D.L. So pick a leg, and we're going to jump forward. Remember, we can either step out and just leave it like a split squat stance, or a bit more dynamicism. We're going to come forwards, bring the knee over, push. 5. Come forwards, front foot flat, push. 4. In, control that eccentric, push. 3, good. 2 more. Come forwards, foot flat, control that lowering phase, push. 2, you've got 1 more. Come forwards, down, big push, boom. So really driving through. You feel it in your quad, you also feel it in your VMO. Okay? So straight in onto that other leg. Whatever level you chose to do, make sure you do the same on both legs, whether it's the split squat or that dynamic one. Cool. So change legs, split, push, big push. 5. Come forwards, control the eccentric, leaning in, hip flexor, push. 4. In, Front foot flat. Lean forwards. Push. 3, 2 more, guys. Forwards. Feel the stretch. Torso up. Push. 2. That glute's working really hard. Forward. Lean in. Control. Push. Whew. So I could definitely feel that by that 10th rep, I was having to work quite hard. Because what we're trying to do, we're trying to get all that contractile force, all the fibers, boom, firing, boom, every time, okay? So straight into those natural quad extensions. Remember, as a few of you found, if you're getting foot pain, knee pain, or anything like that, yeah, so JD, we're doing 10 total reps. If you guys feel like you can do more, don't let me stop you. If you want to do 10 on each leg, then feel free to do that, or even more rounds at the end, okay? So I'm just prescribing 10 total reps each exercise, but if you want to do more, be my guest, please do. Cool. So natural quad extension, if you want to put a cushion under your knees or under your feet and then curl your feet under like this, okay, whatever works for you guys. I'm going to go with that. So we're going to remember 10 of these. So glutes working hard, belly button in, offset with those arms. We're going to control down, squeeze. 10, working hard through here, guys. Remember, it doesn't have to be all the way down. It could just be a couple of degrees. Still working hard. Sitting back, squeeze. 9. Really good. Face the camera this time. Like a zombie. Good. 7 more. 7. Good. Working hard. I am the chosen one. I am Neo. 6. Good. Go. Glutes on. Sit back. 5. Halfway. Being really strict with yourselves. Good form. 4. Good. Working really hard, guys. Chest up. Offset. 3. 2 more. Let's go. Keep that quality all the time. Chest up. Glutes on. Sit back. 2. 1 more. You can hear how hard I was working on that one. Let's go. Come on, guys. Big boom after this. Sitting in. Right back. Boom. Woo. I needed that boom to get me out of the bottom of that one. Woo. That was tough. Cool. Right. So we're going to go into the posterior chain now. So what I want you to do, if you found it easier before with 2 legs, what we're going to do is going to go single leg. So we're going to add a balance component as well. What that does, fire up the vestibular system, so you're having to balance our proprioception. We're really having to integrate with the floor, hence we got our ankles warm earlier, because by warming up the ankles, it gives us more ability to control what's happening as we interface with the floor. So I'll show you what I want. So either keep 2 legs together. Oh, sorry, YouTube. There we go. So either keep both feet together and do like we did before, pushing that ball back. But for those of you who found it easy, what you can do is use a small weight or a yoga block. I'm now going to lean forwards. Again, keeping that nice neutral spine. Lean forwards, feel that stretch. Come together. What I'm not looking to do is go onto a single leg and just do this. Okay? Like poor posture through the back, not getting as much range just because I want to do the harder version. I'd rather you do the easier version with pristine technique than go too hard too fast. Okay? But either way, whether you're doing double legs, we're going to do a single leg. Again, working that ankle hard. Going to sit in, lean forwards, front leg straight, back leg straight, bring together. Good. 5. Low and slow. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze legs together. 3 more reps. 4, 3. Good. Hold that balance. 2, 1, squeeze. Good. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. 1 more, guys. Then change sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, squeeze together. Good. Straight into that other leg. Straight in. But whatever you did on that first leg, do on the second leg. Okay? So weight in front, or yoga block, or something just to challenge you, even a bottle of water. So weight in front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze legs together. Good. That's 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze legs together. Got 3 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze legs together. 2 more, guys. Chest up, nice and proud. Keeping that leg straight. Both legs straight. 3, 2. Squeeze. 1 more. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze together. Nice. Really good, guys. So that's quite tough, right? So you can feel how even just a small amount of weight, I was using 2.5 kilograms on that. And that sort of exponentially, plus that balance component, makes it a lot harder. Right, we've got 1 more round. So let's work nice and hard on this. What we're going to do, JD Stones, this is for you. We're going to do 10 on each leg, okay? 10 reps on each leg. So we're going to go through lunges, those power lunges. So coming in, big drive up. We're then going to do those quad extensions, 10, and then we're going to go into that like hinge pattern. Cool. Hopefully that makes sense. Give me a big boom if you're ready. Boom! Let's go. So remember, lunges, power lunges, 10, both legs, not total, both legs. Okay. Then quad extension, and then that hinge. Okay. So give me a big boom. Yes. Boom. Let's go. So lunges, nice and tall. I'm going to go left leg first this time. So remember, control that eccentric, power back up. So I'm going to come in, come forwards, big push, boom, 10. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Come down, all the way over, big push, boom, 9. Good, keep that quality, front foot flat, sinking forwards, boom, 8. In, control that balance, big stretch, push, 7. In, control, lean in, push, 6. In, stretch, lean, push, big push, 5. Like you're trying to come off the ground. Control, push, 4. In, stretch, control, push, 3, I think. Squeeze, control, push, 2, 1 more. In, control, balance, go, boom. Let's have 1 more. Go. Sorry if I messed up the counting. I got a bit excited. Anyway, I'm sure you're counting at home. Right. Change legs, straight in. So other leg now. In. Feel that stretch. Control. Push. 10. In. Control. 2. 1. Push. 9. Flat. 8. Push. 7. In. Squeeze those glutes. Push. 6. In. Stretch. Push. 5. In. Lengthen. Push. 4. Go on, 3 more. Let's go. Control. Push. If you want to make it harder, hang on to yourself so you can't balance. You have to use your legs. Push. 2. In. Big boom on this one. Control. Push. Boom. Woo. Right. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. When we're trying to really drive out, we're really sending a very strong signal to our legs. create tension. Use all the fibers you've got. And I'm thinking about almost trying to pull that front foot off the ground. Pushing away, okay? And that's how you make these things harder. A, add tension. B, add like an explosive element to it. Right, natural quad extensions. Again, keep these at 10. If you want to do more, if you're an absolute savage, you can do. I'm only going to do 10. Right, remember cushion at the ready if you want the cushion, but control. I want to see control all the way through. So, glutes on, abs on. We're going to sit back. If you want to make it harder, again, hang on to yourself. We're going to do 10 of these. So sitting in, squeeze. Again, trying to keep a straight line, shoulder, hip, knee. Sitting back. 9. Good. And you see there, I came so far forward, my feet lifted off, because again, I'm pushing so hard. I'm squeezing so hard. 7. Big breath. Abs on. 6. Big breath. Abs on. Glutes. 6. Big breath through the nose, nasal breathing. 5. Working hard. Let's go. Come on, guys. Squeeze. 4. Big breath. Nasal. 4. 3 more. 3 more. Big breath. Squeeze. 3. 2 more. Squeeze. 1 more. Give me a big boom when you're done. Oh, dear me. That was hard. Oh, nice work, guys. Nice work. So, we're going to go into those R.D.Ls now. Okay, single leg. Treat yourself to a bit of water. Again, keeping those glutes on. Good body positions the whole time. Okay, if you are doing poor movement patterns, and then you're continually doing those poor movement patterns, then you're reinforcing bad habits. Okay, so really important to be strict with yourself. I know you want to do the reps, but just remember, you are what you repeatedly do. You made me laugh when you screamed at the last one. I'm flipping had to motivate myself to get out of that that last one. Right, so R.D.Ls to finish. So remember, single leg, if you can use a small weight, do so, but don't feel you have to. We're trying to test the balance, okay? Our proprioception and our kinesthetic awareness. So we're going to do 10. Blame JD for this. So 10 each side. 4. So this is the final round. Feel free to do more rounds if you want, but this is the final one. So working hard. So I've got a very small weight just to counteract, keeping those glutes fired up the whole time. 10 each leg. Remember, 4 seconds on the way down, and then we're going to squeeze, really squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings to bring legs together. So I'm on my left leg to start with, 10 reps. Leaning forwards, legs straight, squeeze, 10. If you want to challenge, don't put that other foot down the whole time. 9. Leaning forwards. 8. Leaning forwards. Squeeze. 7. 6. Again, this working leg, balancing really hard. 6. Good. 5 more. 5. 4 more. Good. Hold that balance if you can. 4. Good. Leaning forwards, legs straight. 3. 2 more. Lean, lean, lean. Get a little bit further each time. Squeeze. 2. Final 1. Leaning forwards. Long. Wow. Legs together. Straight into that other side. So I'm going to use that right leg now. Leaning forwards. Control that eccentric. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. 10. Leaning forwards. Remember, trying to make that working leg balance the whole time. 9. Big toes working really hard. I don't know if you can feel that. 8. Trying to keep hips facing forwards. Trying not to twist. 7. Whoa. Trying to balance. 6. Keep it going, guys. 5. Big breath at the top. Set your belly. 4. Good. 3 more. Working hard. You can see how much I'm wobbling now. 3. 2 more. Leaning forwards. Lean, lean, lean. 2. Oh, nearly lost it. Good. Last one. Oh, feel that stretch. Legs together. Oh, guys, I don't know about you, but I can feel that. Oh, excellent work. So hopefully that shows you a few really nice sort of leg exercises that you can be doing at home. I really like these because it's 2 things. 1, it's like leg strength or a leg workout, but 2 is mobility. You can really feel hip flexors working, strength through range. And these are really fundamental principles. I put a post up the other day and it basically said, there's no point being the strongest person in your gym if you can't even bend over to tie up your shoelaces. What we want is strength through as big a range as possible. It's more accessible, and it will also mean that you'll carry that strength and that range of motion into your later years, which is far more beneficial. If we give the body a reason to keep that new range, that new mobility, you've got more reason to hang on to it. Okay, so hopefully that's challenged your legs. Yeah, some people are sweating, so you'll probably feel that in your legs tomorrow, no doubt. Yes, press to handstand. Anything where, and so I'll answer some questions now, but anywhere that you need to like forward fold, the more strength you have. So sometimes people will say, oh, my legs are tight, but it's not necessarily tight. It could be that they are weak, because the brain will only go where it feels confident and safe. So by creating more strength through greater range, you will have, that's why calisthenics is so good, right? So calisthenics makes us have to go and do the work in order to get something like press to handstand or pike or something like that. So thank you all, JD. I really appreciate that. So remember, later today, Coach Jude at 4 p.m. will be taking you through a yoga flow. So again, on YouTube and Instagram, 4 p.m. GMT, so British time, there will be a yoga workout, a yoga flow. Tomorrow is Tim on pike pushing strength, pike pushing progressions. From there, Thursday, Jacko will be showing you how to do a no equipment pull-based workout. And then finally, on Friday, come see me, Coach Owen, Performance OBJ. What did I say? British summertime. Anyway, GMT +1. And then on Friday, with me, full body mobility. Cool. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Remember, throughout the whole of April, 50% off. The all memberships taken out as part of the virtual classroom. So you can literally start from £5, which is incredible, really, the amount of value you get. You can also do a 7-day trial. So you could do 7 days, decide it's not for you, and then cancel. But the majority of people find there's so much value in it, they keep it going. But remember, 50% off. Let us know how you're getting on with your handstands. So hashtag handstand up to Corona. So that's a really good thing for you to get involved in. Challenges, you can win something every day. So that's flipping cool. And then there's nothing more for me to say. So thank you from me, Coach Owen. Thank you, YouTube. Instagram, don't go anywhere. YouTube, I love you all. I wish you nothing but a splendid and strong day. So I will see you guys Friday. But remember, between Monday and Friday each week, 11 a.m. GMT, that there will be a live workout for you to enjoy. Okay? Love you lots. Take care of yourselves.